Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best sewing machines in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Juki TL2000 Chi Sewing and Quilting Machine. Industrial style machines are some of the highest quality models on the market, and we loved using the Juki TL2000 Chi Sewing and Quilting Machine. Despite the fact that it is purely designed for straight stitching, we think this machine is worth it purely based on its durability and quality. As its 25-pound weight suggests, despite a more compact frame compared to our best overall and best for embroidery picks, this machine is a heavy-duty model that's meant to deal with heavier and thicker fabrics. From denim to upholstery fabrics, advanced sewists and quilters will love how this machine easily handles bulk. We initially thought the sewing speed was a bit fast, but once we added the walking foot, we found it adjusted the speed to what we consider to be the perfect patchy. Like other computerized sewing machines in our roundup, this Juki does have an automatic thread cutter button. Miix 231 Sewing Machine. As a beginner sewing enthusiast, you'll want a simple machine yet sophisticated enough to give you pleasing results on your projects. With clearly marked options for stitch adjustments, as well as suitability for use on a wide array of fabrics, the Miix 231 mechanical sewing machine is ideal for starting out on your new hobby. Several features of this machine will save you time and effort. Using the built-in needle threader, you're ready to sew in seconds. Then, you can choose from 23 built-in stitches that produce 97 stitch applications. For added customization, the stitch lengths and widths are adjustable. Use this machine for a variety of sewing projects, as the presser foot adjusts to accommodate thick or thin fabrics. When you're ready to add buttons to a project, the one-step button hole maker is a handy, time-saving feature. As a beginner, you'll want the necessary components to get started. Brother 600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. Sewing clothes and quilts are just two of the ways you can use a high-quality sewing machine. For those who prefer the art of embroidery, we highly recommend the Brother 600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. While it doesn't have quite as many features as our best splurge pick, the Brother 600 is a great entry-level embroidery machine that can also accomplish an array of standard sewing tasks. The colored touchscreen makes it easy to scroll through stitch options and customize embroidery designs with different colors. We recommend taking your time to familiarize yourself with all of the functions of this machine's screen before using it. There is a slight learning curve, especially if you're not used to computerized machines. The quick guide was a great resource to learn how to operate all of the basic components of this machine. We referenced it throughout our testing. Brother Serger Metal Frame Overlock Machine. Sergers are not designed for typical straight stitch sewing and binding layers of fabric together. These machines are meant for finishing the edges of fabric that unravels easily, such as cotton. We let our expert, Eleanor Loft, test this machine in our lab, and she thought the Brother 1034D Serger was very effective after completing our tests. Despite sergers typically being an intimidating machine, Loft noted that this model came with 4 different color spools of thread, which made it easy to properly thread the machine and keep track of the stitch's tension. Plus, the instruction manual has pictures and written instructions that make it easy to understand which thread follows which path. Additionally, we love that this serger is equipped with differential fabric feed, which ensures that your stitching comes out even no matter the type of fabric you're working with. Singer Quantum Stylist Sewing Machine. Ample room and reliable feed dogs are some of the most important functions of a quilting machine. The Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 Sewing and Quilting Machine has both of those and other features that make detailed quilting projects easier to complete. This machine was a standout model during our testing. We found ourselves saying "oh my gosh" every few minutes because of all the advanced options packed into its interface. A thread cutting button, stitch tacking button, and sliding speed adjuster just scratched the surface of what we loved about this machine. With a whopping 600 stitch options, the most on our list, and plenty of alphanumeric and decorative stitches to choose from, it's safe to say you'll always have plenty of options for adorning quilts with unique borders and quilting designs. We also love that this machine has buttons for all of its functions, rather than dials. Brother Sewing and Quilting Machine. We had several sewing machines earn perfect scores during our testing. but we've deemed the Brother XR 9550 sewing and quilting machine the best overall because it has all of the modern functions that you'd want in a sewing machine without any fluff. However, that isn't to say that this machine isn't advanced or lacks competitive features. We enjoyed how easy this machine was to set up, especially thanks to the intuitive thread guides illustrated on the machine. The bobbin is also drop-in style, with a thread guide that snips away excess length. This machine can handle both lighter cotton and higher density weaves like denim. It's easy to cycle through all of the 165 stitch options on the digital screen, which also suggests which compatible presser fit to use, in addition to your standard functional stitches, of which there are 110. The remaining 55 stitches are alphanumeric options, so you can even try your hand at monogramming. Miix 60 sewing machine. Many sewing enthusiasts trace their roots in the craft back to their childhood and teenage years. When kids are learning to use a sewing machine, it's best to keep the operating procedures basic and simple, and that's exactly what the Miix 60 does. In fact, we chose this model as a best budget option in our roundup of Singer sewing machines. Start by threading the machine, following the guidelines that are clearly marked on the machine's surface. Then, turn a prominent dial to select your desired stitch pattern. The 6 built-in stitches produce 57 stitch applications, ranging from straight seams to decorative stitches and buttonholes. Lengths and widths of the stitches are preset, so there's no guesswork. However, beginners can fine-tune the thread tension to produce smooth lines of stitching on various types of fabrics. A 4-step buttonhole function yields consistent results every time.